Hello, people of God. Welcome back to the channel. I'm wanting to share something with you guys. I'm really feeling this urge to share this feeling of mine, and I'm just feeding my daughter some orange. But I was feeling this weight on my shoulders, right? And I was feeling that it was starting to distract me from what was true. And what is true is what God has for me. Same thing is applicable to you. And we don't have the time to be distracted with BS things, you know? We don't have time to be distracted by little arguments, by little bickering, by disagreements. We don't have time for that. You know, if you disagree with me, then you disagree with me, you know? And if I disagree with somebody, I disagree with them, you know? And yes, there can be a point of compromise, right? There can be a point of a middle ground, but if it is not aligned with what God has for you, then you have to leave it at the disagreement. And then if it's weighing on you, if you're feeling troubled by that disagreement, then you can just give it to God, because you know what? God will attest for you. God will back you up. He has your back, and God will defend you, and God will resolve the problem, you know? And he's gonna give you peace. And this doesn't even have to be a situation with another person. It could be a situation with yourself, with your body. And this brings me back to the story of Hannah, how she, you know, we were speaking about Hannah earlier in the video I posted this morning, or early this afternoon, that she was barren, right? She had a problem, a struggle. She had a struggle getting pregnant. And she, rather than turning to the world, she gave it to God, you know? She stepped aside and she took time to pray. And it says that after she prayed, she felt peace. And because of that peace, she was able to live, and she was able to focus on what mattered, which what mattered was being present and you know, enjoying her marriage, her husband, being with her husband Elkanah. And we can apply that same type of scenario, situation to our lives. And so I was just, you know, dealing with this thing, and it was just like a disagreement that I had with somebody else, and then because of the outcome of the disagreement, I just felt like this weight on my shoulders. I felt this I just felt like a lot of pounding in my head, you know, like it gave me a headache. And it gave me a headache, and I just prayed to God, and immediately I felt peace. Immediately I knew that God was gonna fix it, you know, in his time. And you know, I said what I had to say. I said my opinion, and I think that I said it in a way that was healthy, you know. And basically I was just stating a point that was going to keep me aligned with the kind of life, right, that God has for me. And so, you know, I can't force anybody to do anything. I can't, it's not the right thing to yell at somebody, right? Until I'm blue in the face, to just keep on trying to convince them and trying to make them see my perspective. You know, if they don't see my perspective, they don't see my perspective. And just as long as I say what I have to say, and I state my opinion, and I back up what I am feeling, right? Then God will handle the rest, you know. And I can't force anybody to do anything, and you know, and God will handle the rest, however He handles that, you know. And the beauty of just giving it to God and praying about the situation is that you get to just live life in peace, and you get to just, you know, enjoy your Starbucks, enjoy your dinner, enjoy making projects with your kids. You get to just, you know, enjoy your life, whatever it is that you're gonna do. You get to just be in the present moment, and that's the beauty of giving your problems to God. You literally just do not worry about those things. You don't worry about those things, and you don't worry about those things because God doesn't want you to waste your time worrying about those things, because those are just problems, really, that the world tries to make you think that you should worry about those problems. You know, this is your life. You need to worry about those problems. If you don't worry about those problems, then you're not in control of your life. God is in control. And that's just the beauty of believing in God and having faith and walking with Him, and your life just becomes peaceful and worryless and fearless, and you don't need to fret about anything. So I thank you for tuning into this message. I hope that this was a word of encouragement for you, and take it to God. I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. God bless you. Bye.